So our buddies at Pringles did a really cool collab with a caviar company. Caviar. Fancy. They started out at Coachella, which is that big music festival in California. They were in something called the Interscope House. I guess it's one of those exhibits they have there. But they serve guests the caviar company's Kaluga hybrid caviar paired with Pringles flavors. And after the event, photos and content on TikTok and Instagram were rapidly and wildly shared. And then, that was just kind of a happenstance thing. So they came up with this really cool set. 3 different sets, really. And it's pretty fancy. It's pretty, it's not cheap either, but, there's the Pringles and Caviar Company Crisp and Caviar Flight for $140. There's the Pringles and Caviar Smoky Shores for $49. And the Salt of the Sea version for $110. And then in each one of these, you get let's just pick one. Let's pick the most expensive one. You get 4 interest-free payments of $35. Can't decide which combination would be your favorite, so here has all of them. 3 flavors of Pringles: the original, sour cream and onion, and barbecue, to pair with white sturgeon caviar and smoked trout roe. I don't know. I'm not a caviar guy, but it might be good and it might be fun. But you get a 1 ounce of sturgeon, 1 ounce of trout, 3 cans of Pringles, 2 disposable spoons, a caviar tin key, and gel ice packs. And I guess the tin key is what is the only keepable merch thing here. Besides this fancy box. That fancy box is something else. But the doesn't show the key. Doesn't show the key very well. Anyway. There it is. That's the key that opens the can, opens the whatever. I don't know what these jars consist of, however hard it is to open them. I don't know. It's very fancy though. Very, very fancy. There it is. It looks like it's on a keychain. Pairing of caviar and Pringles is the epitome of high-low snacking. I've never heard of high-low snacking, but there you go. While sales figures were not disclosed, the collaboration exceeded expectations. So the takeaway here is to collaborate with people that you don't think. Like I could see Pringles doing something, like you see those recipes on TikTok all the time that people dump, a bunch of crap in a 13x9 pan, a hunk of cream cheese in the middle and a bunch of dry pasta, a bunch of spaghetti sauce, bake it for 45 minutes and supposedly it comes out cooked. I don't think any of that really works. Maybe it does, but I'm not willing to try it. But do stuff like that. Figure out a way to include, like taking a can of Pringles and crunching them all up and making a topping. Like, that green bean casserole, that's where that stuff came from. People just experimenting. Actually, that was a lady that worked for Campbell's experimenting with mushroom soup. And then she figured out how to dump a can of shoestring onions on top of it. Is that what they call them? Shoestring onions? Anyway, it made this green bean casserole and it was fantastic. It's been going on for 50 plus years. So there's your takeaway. Do collabs with brands that aren't necessarily in your space, that don't compete with you, but kind of, I could see Pringles doing stuff with a Mexican food place like hot sauce, salsa, or with, I think Pringles makes a corn chip, so they could do chips and dip. They could do nachos. I can see Pringles doing a lot of stuff. The whole idea is to generate buzz around your products. Because even people that don't eat caviar are going to think about Pringles when they go to the store next time. That's all I have about that one. Thanks for watching, y'all. YouTube's going to show you one more video. Sorry. How's it? Over here? It's over here. Thanks for watching, y'all. YouTube's going to show you 2 more videos right here. Pick one of those. What a mess. What a deal. End.